Hello everyone, welcome to the logistics video for the CS480 and 680 course. My name is Ali Ayub and I will be the instructor for this course for the winter 2022 term. I'm a postdoc at University of Waterloo and my research interests lie at an intersection of neuroscience, machine learning, and robotics. And currently I'm working on household assistive robots with ideas taken from neuroscience and machine learning. And if you want to talk more about my research or want to know more about it or some of my hobbies, you can reach out to me and we can discuss at some other time. But so our course, based on the latest policy by the university and the department, uh, will be fully online until at least January 27th. Now, this is the latest news from the department. After that, we are expected to go fully in person. But again, there could be an update from the department, but I will let you know if I hear anything. But right now, we're planning to stay online until January 27th and go in person after that. Um, so, I'll be conducting office hours for the course regularly on Tuesdays, 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can schedule them by an appointment via like you can reach out to me using my email and we can schedule an appointment. Again, these office hours are currently tentative. Be I might change the timing just in case if I hear any requests, enough requests about that. I'll be joined by three amazing TAs for the course. It'll be Asim, Yushang, and Jingjing, and they'll be helping me out in the course. The course website is on this given link. You can get all the materials like slides, notes, assignments, and logistics, syllabus, everything. Pretty much all of that on the website. It's actually a sub website of my home website, so you can feel free to check it out. But yeah, so all of the materials related to the course should be on this website. The lecture videos now will be posted again until at least January 27th online. I'm actually going to try to use the material from the previous versions of this course. There have already been many videos, at least 2 or 3 professors and instructors have taught the course before online, so we're going to try to use that, their videos and materials for the course. So I'll be posting those links on the course website. Now, my goal would be to post them night before the lecture. So the lecture is supposed to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays for both of the sections of the course. So my goal would be to post the videos Monday night and Wednesday night. But again, I'm not perfect, so there could be some delays. But again, my utmost effort will be to do that one night before the lecture date. We'll also be using Piazza for the course, just like probably all of your courses. Here's the link for that. It's also available on the course website. And we're gonna have like some announcements on this platform, and you can also ask your questions, and me or the TAs will try to answer them whenever they can, as early as they can. The TAs will also have office hours regularly. Those times will be posted on the course website, and mostly you can talk to them about like the assignments in general or even the course materials. But yeah, in general, that goal will be to reach out to them about your assignments and your projects. We'll be using Learn to, well, you'll be using Learn to submit your assignments, and we'll be posting the grades on Learn as well. We're going to have office hours fully online this term. So this one is not until January 27th. It'll be fully online, and we'll be using the course Teams for that. I think all of you must be added at this point. If not, reach out to me and I'll add you in the Teams. Also, you should also be in the Piazza for this course. And again, if you are not in there, feel free to reach out to me and I'll add you in there. Now, there is no required textbook for the course. All the materials that you need will be linked on the website, and even obviously the lecture videos. If and when we go in person, I'll obviously be teaching them lectures in class. But here are some of the reference books that you can use. For example, Dive into Deep Learning or Deep Learning. They're kind of like some modern books on modern deep learning techniques. And then Understanding Machine Learning and the Elements of Statistical Learning. There are some classic ones, mostly on, they actually dive more into the mathematical side of things. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check these out. But the other two ones are more modern and deal with like the deep learning techniques. Okay, so for the course, officially, the course prerequisites are that you're supposed to have knowledge of algorithms and statistics. So these courses that you might have taken already at Waterloo. But in reality, what you will need is some knowledge about probability and statistics, and basic knowledge about linear algebra and calculus, most likely like first year college courses about these topics. And finally, some good programming knowledge. And we will be using Python for this course. And because most of the machine learning libraries, as you might already know, many of you are going to be with Python. Now, the goal here is not to just write the machine learning program in a nice library like PyTorch or TensorFlow, and I'm pretty sure many of you can already do that. Just write 2-3 lines of code and train the model, and yay, we have machine learning. Yes, we will be hopefully able to do that at the end of this course, but the real thing that we're looking for in this course will be some kind of mathematical maturity. That we want to learn about the fundamentals of the algorithm that we might be using in the course, and some mathematical understanding of those algorithms. So there will be, some hard mathematical concepts as well, and our goal will be not to, run away from them, but actually tackle them and learn about them. Obviously, that's why most likely all of you are here. You probably love math. And maybe not, but if you don't love a lot of math, well, we won't be going into full on, theory of the course. There are actually some very theory-focused classes at Waterloo. For example, Professor Shai Ben David, he teaches a course regarding that, a wonderful course. So if you are interested in that, then you can go take those courses. But here, I mean, we will also be focused on applying those algorithms and using Python and maybe some of the machine learning libraries like PyTorch or TensorFlow. So really the overall goal is to understand the mathematical concepts of the algorithms related to machine learning and be able to apply them in Python or some other programming languages if you like that. So the workload for this course will be anywhere in between 20 to 25 lectures, each about 1 hour. I think the in-person lectures are supposed to be 1.5 hours, so we'll see how that goes. And depending on the workload and what I see among the students and their performance, or I might even add another reading week in our course, just so that everyone can catch up to the material or assignments and stuff like that. But really, our goal will be to have lectures somewhere in between 20 to 25. So we're going to have 5 assignments for the course. They will be due about every 2.5 weeks. And one good thing is that well, not all of the 5 assignments will be used for grading. So your lowest assignment with the lowest grade will be dropped. So, you can, even if you didn't do very well on one of them or had some issue, well, don't worry about that. We're going to use the top 4 and they will be used for grading. And each one of the assignments, the top 4, will be worth 20% of your total grade. So eventually all the 4 assignments will be 80% of your grade in this course. And as I said before, you'll be submitting them on Learn, any code, or write-up. I would suggest that you use LaTeX for typesetting. That would be the recommendation from me. I mean, it's a great source for writing any kind of papers or materials. So definitely try to use that. If you need help, if you haven't used this before, or if you need any kind of help or materials, reach out to me, and I'll try to point you to some tutorials or some kind of materials related to that. But yeah, so feel free to reach out to me about that. Okay, so the policies for this course. Well, the first one, I'm pretty sure all of you have seen that in pretty much all of your courses, which means do your own work. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have discussions with your peers. Some high-level discussions about different ideas is great if you're working on something together. That's awesome. What's not allowed is copying the material or sharing your code or solutions and stuff like that. And obviously there are some, difficult consequences of these kind of behaviors. So, and I'm pretty sure all of you already know about that, so I don't need to repeat those here. But yeah, please just try to do your own work, and don't try to plagiarize. And finally, if you use any kind of public resources like some research paper or code online, just cite those sources in your work as well. We're not going to have any late submissions in this course unless you have some kind of a legitimate reason. So you can reach out to me if you have some strong reason, and we'll see what we can do about that, and give you some extension for your assignments. If you want your assignments to be regraded, you should reach out to me or the TAs or within like 1 week of the grades being released. So, and we'll try to get back within like a week or 2 after that. And finally, the final project, which will be the 20% of your grade, the remaining 20% from after the assignments are done. And it will depend on the project itself will depend on the course that you're in. So for example, if you're in CS480, the undergraduate course, then you will be having a Kaggle competition. And in this, we're gonna try to have like a machine learning task with a data set, and your goal will be to try to develop or apply an algorithm on the data set and try to achieve some good performance on the task. So it could be like a classification task on, like an image data set, and your goal will be to like achieve like high accuracy on that. So we'll be posting the details about this within like a couple of weeks. And that will also be again on the course website. For CS680, we're going to have a research project, and I'm expecting obviously more from the graduate students. Ideally, what I'm expecting is a novel and interesting idea, written with some good results in a paper that possibly can be submitted to a machine learning conference such as ICML or ICLR or NeurIPS. But that's obviously the ideal goal. I'm pretty sure, obviously, many of you might not be able to reach that goal, and which is fine. And some of you might, be very um, uh, motivated by this and try to reach the goal, and probably will do. So, but really, what I'm looking for is a novel and interesting idea, and or maybe like an interesting application that you might have, and you want to apply a machine learning algorithm in that. But yeah, some kind of novel insight and interesting idea is something that I'm really looking for in this project. Um, we're not going to have a project proposal for the course, but you should come up with a concrete idea about the course early. Um, at best, like the best, ideal scenario would be to come up within like a month and a half, or maybe later, by the latest 2 months within the course. So halfway through the course, you should have some idea what you would want to do for your project and come up with like a concrete idea related to that. And we'll assign a TA to you, um, and you should stay in contact with the TA regarding that project, and they will kind of help you through that as well. But again, we'll have the details about the course, the project, on the course website. So that was pretty much all the overview and the logistics of the course. All of this information should be on the course website, so feel free to check that. If you need any help or information, reach out to me, or you can also reach out to the TAs. But yeah, I'm glad you're joining me in this course, and good luck.